G'day guys, Josh here. This video is going to be reviewing the Platinum Steph Curry, who's currently my point guard. Picked him up during the All-Star promo, along with that LeBron James, both of which cost a ton to build. If we jump in and have a look at some of his stats, well, compared to that Westbrook, he's better in every single category. But if we jump in, his outside shooting is 93, and that's his main category that you're caring about. You're picking up Steph as your point guard because you'll want to shoot three-pointers. And obviously, with a 95 three-point rating, he's going to be pretty good at that. He's also got 95 mid-range shot, 95 inside paint shot, a steal, and his passing accuracy in the 90s, as well as his speed. And in fact, with the lineup boost that I've got, his speed, his three-point shot, and his steal are in excess of 100. So let's jump into this head-to-head quarter and see if he can live up to some of these stats. I have been using him. He's great fun ever since I picked him up during the All-Star promo, and I'm hoping that he can show off some of these highlights today because he is an absolute beast. I was trying to, we actually lost a dribble there as I was trying to beat that double team. Let's just go into this corner here. A little bit late and he gets blocked, gets the ball back. Let's try and get back in. Right, that was a super weird start. I've never had Steph Curry lose the ball, and he just lost it twice in the one possession. So let's wipe that and try and start over. Try and hit him up by moving inside. That was a really nice move. It's going to be a bank shot. I recognize that animation, and he drains it. That's a very hard animation to hit from that particular spot on the court. So that was nice that he got that to go. So the first possession wasn't great, but he is 100% from the field currently. See if we can test out this steal rating. Not to be as Westbrook passes the ball off, but we'll get it back. Let's find Curry. Let's see if we can hit him up. Oh, actually, I should have taken that. He was open to the... he probably had an open lane to the basket, but he does get that one. Beats the two defenders to get inside and finishes with the layup, which is great. So 2 from 2 from inside. Next one, if we get an open look, will be a 3. Now that he's starting to heat up a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little screen action. That might be open enough. 20% release. Bang. That was money. It looked perfect out of his hand. I would love to get a steal though to show off the fact that he is a capable defender. Westbrook is all over the shop though. It's very hard to steal from a player when they keep doing dribble moves like that and don't just stop and stand still. Little pump fake. Defender doesn't bite. Spin move. Pull up. 22%. Not to be. Often shooting from a spin move I find to be a little bit less effective. That was a great block from LeBron, and he picks up the loose ball. Let's get it to Curry again. He should be in that corner. Catch and shoot. It's only a 2, but it was a little bit early on the release, and the shot was affected by Westbrook, so that didn't drop. So we've gone from being perfect to missing a couple. Let's see if we can get our rhythm back. Let's get that ball back for... I didn't see the time. We've got 3 seconds. There's going to be a long inbound pass and maybe like a logo 3. Little step back, pretty deep, a little bit late on the release. And it just rattles out. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that he's very capable of making that shot, including a clutch fadeaway logo 3 in one head-to-head quarter as the timer was expiring. Let's jump into another one. We'll jump into this defensive lineup here. Who are we facing? We are facing Ben Simmons. This will be a challenge. I still think he's the best point guard in the game right now. He's got an ability, and his height is just fantastic. Height in a point guard in this game is one of the best attributes you can get. Let's start with a 3 this time. Sprint into the corner, back up our defender, a little bit late on the release. Why is it that in these review videos, same with Devin Booker, they're absolute fire when I'm using them. As soon as I jump into a review video, they start bricking. That's all right. Let's see if we can redeem him. There we go. Dirk with the rebound. Long pass to Curry. Catch and shoot. 20% release. Splash. I started to call that a little bit early because I was confident that it was going to go in, and it did. As I was talking about in that Devin Booker review, Steph and Devin and a couple of other players in the game just have these real crisp animations off catch and shoots, and they just always feel like they're going to go in. All right, let's get inside this time. See if we can get by with a little dribble move. Little spin, little windmill crossover, contested finish, miss. All that build up for an absolute letdown. That's all right. Let's see if we can get the steal. That would, nice crossover from LeBron behind the back. And of course, the arrow makes that shot. As soon as the ball's inside, the AI is almost guaranteed to score. All right, let's run around the top. None of our guys are coming out to set screens. Here we go. We'll use Booker. That should be open enough. 20% release, a little bit long. Let's get the ball back out to Curry. I didn't expect to get that rebound, but we did. Go back into that corner. Another 20% release. There we go. That was a perfect swish. Hopefully he's back on and he can just continue making shots for the rest of the quarter. Back up a little bit. It is harder to steal from Simmons too because he's a taller point guard. Haven't been able to show off his Curry stealing prowess yet, but I usually do get an average of maybe one a game against Simmons, and often a couple more. Let's see if we can get back-to-back corner threes. It is another 20% release, and we can. This is nice. We should get time for one more shot. Gee, I'd love to get that steal though. Let's see if we can get it. Not to be. And the AI is going to make that, of course. Okay, what are we going to do here? Might try and get a deep three happening, like logo range. See if we can get open enough. That might do it. Right on the edge of the logo. 20% release. Splash! That is what Steph Curry is capable of. He can absolutely, and I totally forgot about Ben's buzzer beater. Not to worry, I don't really care about the actual score. I'm just trying to highlight Curry's ability. But he can definitely hit those long shots, and I do it very regularly. Not with any other card, but with Steph Curry. He's an absolute freak when it comes to long-range shooting. So if that's what you enjoy doing, definitely see if you can pick up Steph. He does cost quite a bit of coin though, so make sure you've got a bankroll that you can that you've got enough to spare to spend on Curry, because he's very, very expensive. Thanks for watching the review, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more.